Welcome to the Freelance Challenge. This challenge is designed to help you make a little bit of extra money from freelance websites. So, basically, what we're going to be walking through are some websites that you can get started on right away. You don't even need to have any prior experience, the skills that you already have will be sufficient. Even if you don't have skills, they should be something that you can do. Depending on which country you're coming from or region you're coming from, some of these sites will work better for you and enable you to make a little bit more money than other regions. But we've tried to make sure that it caters for everyone. So no matter where you are in the world, there should be something for you. But if you're in the United States or the United Kingdom or Europe, the chances of you making a little bit more money are much higher than for those who are in other regions like Africa and so on. But don't despair, even for regions like Africa and other places, there is something for you. But like I said, the margins are different. Okay, so let's get started. We'll see you in the next portion. Or we'll start with microfinancing, then testing, then the bonus, which is writing for all those writers. Okay, so let's start with what micro freelancing is. Basically, like the name suggests, it's micro freelancing. It's mini freelance gigs at small rates that you get to follow your clients or employees' instructions, and then they'll need proof that you did that. After they get the proof, then you get paid. It can start from as little as 1 cent going upwards, 1 cent in dollar terms, and going upwards. But it's great so that you don't need any prior skills. Anyone can do it, and we'll be looking at the sites shortly. So some of the stuff that you can do is graphic designing, videography, marketing, arts and crafts. You can also follow people on Facebook. There's some companies that need that. You can like a YouTube video. There are all sorts of things that you can do that are within the scope of your knowledge and your base. Let's say, for example, if you've got a huge social media following, then social media gigs would be better for you because you can then get your people to follow a company or an individual's page, either Facebook, Twitter, YouTube. They can follow a YouTube video or stuff like that, and then you get paid. To begin with, for micro freelancing, the gigs start off in cents usually, but there are some platforms that can get you even over $1 and above. So the more you do this stuff, the more money you accumulate. And I mean, if you're just sitting at home, it's better than doing nothing. So you can just make some extra income if you find a good site and find good gigs, and the more you do, the more credibility you build up. You can be making as much as $5 to $50 a day, depending on the platform that you're on. Yeah, so like I said here, let's get the myth out of the way. The payout is relatively small, from as little as 5 cents, which is 0.05 to $5 to sometimes $50. So there are some powerful platforms that pay more, like I alluded to earlier. So what we're going to do is look at the list of some of those, then you can get started on them. So just go back here a bit, and then we'll look at the list. So I call it Ninja List. So just look at the Ninja List here. Okay, so the first one, and by far the most lucrative that I've found, is the Amazon Turk site. So this one is really good, but the problem is that it's regional. Certain regions you find that you make even up to $2 or $3 per gig. Others you find that you make less than that. So you just come here and click get started. So the access is global, 24/7 workforce, but what I've found is that there are certain regions that they won't allow into their program. So just say get started with Amazon Turk. So you can either create a task if you're someone who wants a task done, or you can make money, which is what we want to do. So as a freelancer, you just go and create a worker account, and then you give them your Amazon details and they'll set you up. Okay, so I don't have an account. I've tried it before. The region that I am is not supported, but I do know a few people that have made quite a bit of money from this, and I would advise you to start with this if you're in like the States or in Europe. It's quite good. Like I said, you can make from 50 cents, $1 upwards. They do have low tier gigs as well, but this is the one that I've seen that has some good gigs. Most of their gigs are good, and if you're in those regions that I've mentioned, it's a better plan for you. Okay, so the next one is micro workers. So micro workers is good. It is similar to the Amazon one, but it's much easier. You don't even need to apply. You don't even need to be in a specific region to apply, though they do have regional jobs and international jobs. So you just register. Well, let me see if I can log in so that I can show you my account. I haven't logged in a while. Okay, so I've logged into my micro workers account. I haven't used it in quite a while. So just so that you can have a general idea of the jobs that are there and how much they charge. So like I was saying, you can watch a YouTube video, like, comment, and share, plus subscribe, and then you can get 10 cents. It doesn't seem like much, but let's just say you do 10 of these. That's $1. The ones that are 10 cents, 10 cents. There's some stuff. There's search, engage, and screenshot a page. So this is just for someone's web page. So you search for the page, engage on the page. I'll probably want you to like be there for a few minutes, read some stuff, then take a screenshot, and then when you send, you get 5 cents. I mean, that's something that you can do. Just as when you're wasting time, instead of sitting, you can do this. Make 5 cents, make 10 cents. At the end of the day, if you do like 10 or so of these, you can make $1 or more. Yeah, so that's what I wanted to show you. So this is similar to rapid workers. We'll look at rapid workers at the bottom, but I wouldn't mind showing you at the same time because they're very similar. So I've opened up my account as well. So this is what you can expect as well from rapid workers. These are the easy ones to get into. You don't need any prior credentials or anything like that, any prior requisites to join. So you see, you can make even up to like 50 cents, maybe even more, depending on what you're doing. So this is a company that's starting up something, so they want you to open up an account referral. Then you get 50 cents for 10 minutes of your time. So you can just look at them. So this is based in the US. So in the US, like I said, in regions like this, the US, Europe, you tend to make a bit more, but international, you tend to make a lot less. Look, it's 5 cents. This is an international. Visit and click instant payment. So you make 5 cents. But if you're in the States, or if you come here, simple sign up and earn fast money. This is applicable to USA, Canada, Mexico, Australia, and so on and so forth. You make 55 cents. So you just scroll around for more of these gigs. If you happen to want a few more gigs, I would advise you to open more of these. So you can open one, micro worker, rapid worker, Amazon. So all these combined, you find that you're making maybe $10, $50 a day, depending on what tasks you're doing. So it's a good way to spend your time and make a bit of money at the same time, especially if you're a stay-at-home mom or dad, or like during these trying times. The time that I'm recording this is during the coronavirus pandemic. So I mean, if you're at home, you need some bucks or just something to do and make money in the process, you can always think of doing this. Okay, so that's micro workers and rapid workers. So like I said, I don't have an Amazon Turk account, but I can show you, I did a Google search, I can show you what you could be making. So anything from, I think it's more or less the same, anything from 5 cents upwards. So like this is 30 cents to do a gig. So you preview the gig, then you accept and work, and they also have to accept you. 90 cents, 30 cents, $2.20. So all these things, you can look at all of them. There's more. You can actually do a search before you start. So yeah, you can see some of the gigs that are here. When you're starting out, I think they start you with a small gigs, small amounts. Then as you progress, you get bigger gigs. So you can start with the ones that are like $1, like here. You take a survey, it's just 10 minutes of your time, then you make $1. And then you can do these other ones, 35 cents. So it's clearly up to you. So you can just choose a gig that you're comfortable with. So I just thought I'd show you that. Like I said, since I don't have an account with them due to the region that I'm in. Yeah, so next on the list, okay, so Finder. So we'll look at this. It's, sorry. This is similar to micro workers, but it's got much more. So you can see here, you can earn up to $5 doing micro freelancing, $5 to $34. So the gigs that you can sign up for. So you just register and sign up for those. So here it's to provide backlinks, design a banner. So these are jobs that people have posted that people can order and pay for. So you sign up and then you can present what you do. There are also micro gigs like in micro worker and rapid worker. Then we come to Damongo. It's similar to Fiverr. Even Zirk is also similar to Fiverr, but they've got micro jobs, micro freelancing jobs. So you sign up and present your work there as well on these platforms, and you can get started on making a few bucks. So my advice is to start with the Amazon and the rapid and micro worker, then also do these others as well, so that you can get a bit more money for your time. Yeah, so there's a few others here, but I think we can leave them out. Gigbucks is also quite good. And I think it's the last one on the list. It's also quite good. You can look at that as well. Yeah, so I think we've covered pretty much everything for the micro worker sites. So just get started. It might seem like a little, but the more you do, the more money you accumulate and make. And the goodness is that these guys pay directly into your PayPal account. It's instant, like micro workers and rapid workers. It's instant. When you make money, you can choose to send that money into your PayPal account. If you want, you can keep it on the platform until you're ready to transfer. But I would prefer, like after a day's work, you transfer what you've made in that day into your PayPal account. Yeah, so let's look at the next bit. Okay, so the next bit is test freelancing. So you basically do UI testing. So UI is short for user interface testing. So usually these are people that have made, or companies that have made websites, and they want them to be tested before they can roll them out. So you test how user-friendly they are, what bugs you can find, if there are any buttons that don't work, links that don't work, if there's any wording errors, like text errors or copy errors that you can give feedback on, and things like that. So usually what happens with these ones is basically, let me read this. The testing section is another easy way to make a quick buck, which is true. The sites listed in this module are for UI, user interface testing. Imagine this: there's companies that will pay you to take 15 to 30 minutes of your time to test out their websites and programs, to get your opinion on how user-friendly they are. So I'm like, how great is that? Awesome, right? And all that. So this is the part that you've been waiting for. You get to browse a website and you get paid anything from $10 and upwards. So this is the good part about it. But the thing is, most of the good UI testing sites are available to certain regions like the United States and Europe. For Africa, I've only found 2, but they haven't yet uploaded anything from the time that I've put. I think for South Africa there is like 1 or 2, but for where I am in Zambia, so far they haven't uploaded anything yet. But that doesn't mean that I shouldn't share the information that I have. Okay, so what happens is you get to subscribe to these sites. Then when you're accepted, some accept you right away, but others, there's a bit of a vetting process. So when you're accepted, they give you a software that you have to download on your computer. When you download it, when there's a gig, you use that software. It's a video software where, like what I'm doing now, where I'm recording my screen. So you record as you're browsing and you give feedback there and then. So let's say if you wanted to click on this and it's not clickable. So as you're doing it, you try and click and then you say, no, it's not clickable, and so on and so forth. So let's look at the first one. I mean, if I close all these things, sorry about that. Okay, Userlytics is a good one. You can sign up for this. These are all basically more or less the same. So let me just quickly try and open up all of them so we can just have a look at them. Okay, so basically all these sites, all these 4 sites are the same. They've got a lot of similarities. Let me not say they're the same, in that they test either websites or programs or things like that that you can do via the web or even on your phone. So the payout is very good, usually from $10 going upwards. So if they're available in your country, like I said, in my country they're not available, but I still felt I needed to share. So like, this is my account on Userlytics. There's nothing in my demographic or region as of yet. So I still have the account. If ever something comes up, I'll be notified and then I can do a test. So the same with Try Me UI. Try Me UI is also very good, and even the payout is good. So just simply click get paid to test. I forgot to show you where to go on Userlytics. So it's basically here, tester sign up. So you just sign up to tests. So let's have a look at that. So you just register and earn money. So you can earn anything from $5 to $20 per test. So each test you do, you can earn from $5 to $20. And then some of the projects pay as much as $90. So it's a very good way for you to make some money, especially if you're in the regions like the United States and Europe. You can make a good buck. Okay, so so that's for Userlytics. So Try Me UI. This is my account. Unfortunately, they're not allowing new testers in my country at the moment, but when they do open up, they'll let me know. Okay, so even that, you just go to get paid to tests. Let me, since I'm logged in. Sorry, since I'm logged in, I think that's why it's not showing me what they offer. Okay, so let's just click on get paid to test so you can see the details. So they pay you via PayPal. They haven't included how much. Let's look at the FAQ. Oh, I think this is get your first test results for $10 free trial. I think this is for clients who want to sign up. Plans and prices. Okay, I don't want to take up too much of your time, but you can read through the FAQ and then you'll be able to find out how much you can get paid to become a tester, get paid to test. So just come here and fill in the form. Oh, sorry, I had missed it. You'll be paid $10 for each test you take. So this one is rigid. I don't think they go beyond $10. So you'll be paid $10 for each test you take. A typical test approximately sorry, I'm getting tongue-tied, approximately 20 minutes. Sign up and start making the web more user-friendly place. So you just enter your full name, your PayPal email address, create your password and confirm your password, and you're good to go, especially if you're in those countries or regions that I've mentioned. So the same with UserZoom. UserZoom also tests websites and other UIs like programs and stuff like that. So you just say join our panel, though I think at the moment they're not taking panelists, I think due to the pandemic. But yeah, you just say join the panel, so you come, your opinion matters, then you can sign up here. Yeah, so they should be taking people, so you can just sign up and then you're good to go. So user testing is the next one. It's basically the same thing. So real-time feedback from real customers wherever you work. So these ones do more than just UI. How it works: see, hear, talk to your customers remotely and engage with the products, apps and messages. So basically those are the things that you'll be monitoring, how they work and things like that. So you can just read through, and then also here you click get paid to test. It's basically an easy way. So you just put in your email address and then you apply. So let's just read quickly how it works. So sign up, take tests, give feedback on the products, and you can earn $10 for every 20 minutes you test. Okay, yeah, so it's $10. So there are two that give you $10. I know that there is one that goes even up to $60. I'm not sure which one among these is. I should think it's Zoom. It's UserZoom that goes up to $60 if I'm not mistaken. Let me just check. Okay, I can't seem to find it right now, but I think Zoom can pay even up to $60 if I'm not mistaken. I could be mistaken, but last time I saw, I think it was up to $60. Anyway, I can't find it right now, and I don't want to waste too much of your time. I've already wasted enough as it is, just blabbing on and on. Yeah, but just try them out and see whichever one works for you. You can try all the ones that we've discussed here, all 4 of them, and then whichever one that works for you, then well and good, and all the best with that. Okay then, cheers, see you in the next one. Today I'm going to show you an easy way to create your very first pin on Pinterest using a cool platform that I like to use. It's called I won't go too much into detail on how the platform works. I'll just show you just briefs, because we're going to focus on just creating a Pinterest pin. So I'm already signed in, but if you're not, you just create a free account. It's very easy to do. And then you've got your home feed, which is where we are here, and then you've got your designs, your templates, photos, brand kit. Most of these you use them in the paid version, especially the brand kit. So with the brand kit, what you can do is you can set up your logos, where that comes with the paid version, and you can set up your brand colors and your fonts. Luckily for the brand colors, you can set them up even in the free version, but I think you can only set up to 3. You can add more in the paid version. You can upload custom fonts in the paid version as well. Then you can create teams. So if you've got more than one person that requires access to your Canva platform, this is also available with the free version. You can invite members and then you can go on. So that's enough about that. Let's just go back to home. Alright, so what we're going to do is create a design. So you can come here and click on create design, put in your own custom dimensions, or you can use what's already available. So you can come here or you can come here. So we'll scroll down and look for Pinterest graphic, which is this one. So it'll open in another window. So these are dimensions that are already set to a width of 600 pixels and a height of 900 pixels, which is favorable for Pinterest. So on this end here, these are the recently used ones, but you've got templates that are already done for you that you can use, which makes things a whole lot easier. So you can scroll through them. You can use the free ones, but there are some paid ones, so you have to be aware of that. But it's not expensive. It's like $1, $2. So that's okay. So like the really good ones that they've already done for you, you have to pay. So I think like this one is a chargeable one. So if we click on it, it should come with a Canva shield on it if it's charged. Yes, so here this image is chargeable, so to remove the watermark you have to pay. But if you still like this but don't want to pay for the image, you can simply select the image and delete it and put up your own. So that still makes it worthwhile to use. So I don't want to use this, I just wanted to show you that. So let's look for one. So this is a great one that we can use. So just select this. Just make a few changes. So you can just change the wording, and then you can also change the font. So this comes as a grouped set. So it means that when you move it, everything moves with it. But you can ungroup this. So just click on ungroup, and then it's you can select individually. So first you just have to click away and click. So now you've seen they're separate. So this is separate, the line is separate, and the wording below is separate. So you just come here, you can change the background, you can add your own background, and just come to backgrounds here. You can add the solid background, you can add a picture background, and just click there, and it will be added to this. See, it's changed there. You can add your own images, you can actually upload images. So a good place to go for stock photos that I like to use, the free one, is Pixabay, pixabay.com. That's if you want to go that route. But Canva recently bought Pixabay and Pixels, so you can actually find these within Canva themselves. So you just go to photos and then just look for a photo that you would like. Let's just say we're looking at wedding desserts, so let's just say desserts. So if you didn't like that dessert picture, you can just pick from any of these. So these are free, there'll be paid ones. So this is a combination of what Canva offers, what Pixabay offers, and what Pixels offers. So it makes it a whole lot easier to just do everything in one platform. So you just select this. If you want it to be a full image, you just drag and drop it there. When it comes up, you just let go. If you don't want that, you just want it to be just part of the presentation, just click on it, then you can drag it and scale it to how you want it to be. So I prefer what we did before, so let's just do this. Okay, so that looks good, but the wording is a bit blurred, the picture is overwhelming. So what I would do in this case is come to elements and then choose a shape within the elements. So I like using this a lot, that's why it's been recently used, but you can just come down here to shapes, select it, just bring it up here, just measure it up to how you want, then you can position it behind the words and the frame. Then you can change the color. I think a black would look good on that. Then you can also change the transparency. Alright, so that's good. Actually, I think let's change the color to white. Let's see how white looks. No, I think a darker color looks better. Yeah, I think the gray is better. You can change the word color if you want. You can change it to black, you can change it to white, red, whichever one is most appealing that makes it stand out. Actually, I think the black was better. Yeah, this makes it stand out a little more. If you want, you can actually just size it to the frame, which is I think what we'll do. Okay, so for now, I think the words are pertaining to what we have. The last thing that I want to show you is how you can add your own words. You can actually remove this if you want. You can just select it and then just delete it. You can just delete it from here, or you can just click on the delete key on your keyboard, or you can add your own words. You can add the heading, so you can just select a heading, delete that, select a subheading or a text body. So just delete this as well and this. So what I'll do is I'll select a subheading looking at the font size, then move it down, then just select the words, change the color, can just change the font to match what we've got. Just make sure your font is legible and corresponds with what you're doing. So I'll just put my website, let's just say www.website.com. so you just put your website on there and change the font size so it's a bit bigger, so it's more visible. At least people will know where this pin is from, which website developed this pin. So just add your website there. So that's it. This is a quick and easy one. So you can tinker with all these settings here. You can add videos, upload your own images and videos. You can get free videos also from Pixabay and Pixels, as well as Canva themselves. They've got also paid videos. And the paid videos are much better than the free videos, but even the free videos and images are good enough. I mean, look at what we've created here in a matter of minutes, I think less than 5 minutes. So you can publish directly to Pinterest from here, but I wouldn't advise you to do that because there's other things that you need to do. So what you would do in this case is come here, click on this arrow and click on download, then select as a PNG, then download it. So it's downloaded. You even named it. You can give it whatever name that you want on top here. Actually, I should have showed you that before, but anyway, it still carries the same weight. You can even change the name later if you want. Then you can come to your Pinterest account. Let's go to the home. Then create a pin. Just click on create a pin and this platform will appear. So you can add this image, you can drag and drop or select from wherever you had the image stored. So you give it a title. So I'll just say 10 wedding desserts. Then you give it a description, what people should expect to find. Some great wedding dessert ideas. Don't know what's up with my spelling today. And you can just throw in a few hashtags for search engine optimization, and you put in the link. So that's www.website.com. Then you publish to a board that you would have created. Clearly this is not a board that we have, so let's just select, and then all you do is just click publish, then it will be published for the world to see. So I'm not going to go through with this because this is not in my niche. I just wanted to show you how you can do it. Alright, so I just hope you learned something and enjoyed learning it. Thank you very much. See you in the next one. Hey guys, hope you're great. Today we're going to be looking at creating lead magnets. In order to build your email list, you need to have a compelling lead magnet, one that provides value and one that a client will potentially opt into that's relevant to your niche. So if you don't know what a lead magnet is, let me just briefly explain it. A lead magnet is a piece of free content that you're giving your audience in exchange for their email address so they can become a potential customer and populate your list. Alright, so that's enough of looking at the Google screen. So today we're going to use a platform called Canva to create our lead magnet. So just go to canva.com or simply click the link below. Okay, so Canva is going to open up. This is my account. You can open up a free account, or you can have a paid account. A free account works just as well. A paid account just gives you extras like branding, so you just have to upgrade in order for you to put your logo. You can still put your logo with the free one, but it's not as easy as when you're using the paid version. You can have your own custom fonts, you can use your own brand color. I think brand color you can use even if you have a free account. Then for the free account you can also create a team. So invite team members for free, so you can have more than one person who's on your team, and then you can invite them. They can be able to access your account. So you also have templates, photos, design school. So all these are my designs that I've done. So alright, so we're going to create a freebie. So Canva already has set out dimensions for you depending on what you want to use. So today we're going to be looking at A4. That's the freebie that we're going to be working on. Okay, so you can have animated social media, presentations, posters, YouTube thumbnails. You can have Pinterest graphics. You can have social media, Facebook covers. There's a whole bunch of stuff that you can do with Canva. It's a really awesome product, and the fact that you can use it for free is even more awesome. So let's go and create our first freebie. So we're going to select an A4 document. If you want, you can use the templates that they give you here, but I would love for us to create it from scratch. Okay, so let me run you through. So these are templates that you can use. You can click on them, then they'll appear here in the work area. I don't know what I clicked. Oh, I clicked schedule, sorry. So they'll appear in the work area. So like this is a done for you. Then if you like the design, all you have to do is change the wordings. But I want us to create this from scratch. I'm going to create a simple one, nothing as awesome as this. Then there's photos, so you can add a photo. So today we're going to be looking at creating a morning workout schedule. Not schedule actually, just a checklist, just a simple checklist for your audience. So let's just say workouts. Let's look for a workout picture. So these are free and paid pictures. Yeah, so if you're a guy, I think this will be more appealing. If you're a woman, so on and so forth. Okay, let's just go with the dumbbells. So selected these ones. Move this a bit to the bottom. Alright, so we've got our photo, and let's go to graphics. So you can choose free graphics. So what I want to do is put a line here. Actually, if I want, let's go back to photo. Where is that? If we want, we can just make it a full thing. Let's actually do that instead of wasting our time. So when you double click it, you can just move the picture around a bit. I don't know if someone is able to tell that that's actually okay. Yeah, I think this will be better. Okay, well, let's look for a better photo. Yeah, I think this will be a better photo, but not like that. Let me just do this. Yeah, one that we can fill up a bit. Yeah, so there's 2 kg dumbbells there, there's a little scale, there's some shoes, and this actually goes great with our checklist. Alright, so we have this. Let me delete that for now. Let's go back to elements. So we are creating a cover photo here. So I like using this element to create like a drop shadow for our wordings, so that our wordings pop out more. So just drag and drop this and cover it up, and just go to the transparency feature here on the top and do that. I'm gonna put a line here like that, and then I'm gonna come here and add a heading. So let's just say this is Dave's workout. Dave's morning workout. Morning workout checklist. Alright, so I'm gonna center align that. I'll just move this here. I'm going to make the font bigger. Like that. Font size. Okay. Is bold. You can choose from various fonts here, like Arial. Let's see. Yeah, I like this font. It's my preferred font. Make it a bit bigger than that. Okay. Yeah. This is perfect. Let me change the color, so I come here to change the color. So I'm gonna make it white. I'm gonna make this white as well, so it stands out. You can choose any color you want. If you want it purple or whatever. This is for the background. So even the font, you can choose whatever color you want. Alright, so we're going to put another heading text. I'm going to just put checklist. Change the font, 80. Smooth this a bit, change the color. Change the font itself so that it matches up. Center align it. Yeah. Okay, so that's our cover almost done. Let me just see if I add this, will it make it look better, or is it just okay like that? I actually think it's just okay like that. So we're gonna leave it like this. So it's just something that's simple that I'm creating, just showing that you can actually do this yourself. So let's move the line down here so that there's a bit of spacing. Then we just create a new page. So the new page comes with the picture. Just delete that. Just select and hit the delete key on your keyboard. Alright, so the thing that we're going to do next is just add a line here. And what I just want to do is make the line a bit smaller. Okay, let's change the color. So we're creating a checklist. So these are my brand colors. So I'm just going to use my brand colors here. Creating a checklist, and I can duplicate this. You can start it any which way. So I want to select more than one. I'm creating a bit more space. So to select more than one, I just hit the shift key if you're using a Windows, which is what I'm using, and then select the other one. Then I'll duplicate them and then move them down like that and align them. I think I'll just have 5. Okay, so creating a checklist. Let's move them down a bit. I could group them if I want, but I don't want to do that right now. So, also going to use this element again to create a checkbox. So just do that. The color, yeah. So that's that. So I just want to duplicate that. Shift, select more than one, and duplicate. Okay, so select and duplicate one more time. And we're almost done actually. So the spacing here doesn't look to be great. Okay. Alright, that's cool. Then all we need to do now is just add days of the week. So we're gonna get another heading. And we're gonna do Monday. Then we're gonna duplicate this. So just come here and say copy page, duplicate it. Just change this to Tuesday. And duplicate that and do Wednesday. And duplicate that and do Thursday. And finally we're going to do Friday. We're just going to do the 5 working days of the week. If you want, you can add more. Let me just center align that. Yeah. Okay. So we've got our checklist. If you want, you can just add one more page just for like a closing thing. If you have like a logo. Yeah, let's just go back here and put, let's just say this is your logo. Let's just center align it here. Yeah, and we're just gonna put text there. Change the font size, something bigger. Let's just say these workouts. Yeah, let's just do this again. Ooh, just add your branding. Sorry about that. Oof. Add your branding. So let's just say if it's www, like mine is www.agingprogress. So like if it was davesworkouts.com, that's what you would put there. Then I can just copy this, so let's Control C, go to the next page and paste, just like that. So it's there on every page, so at any point they remember where they got this from. If you want, you can also put it on the front page. Yeah, just change the color, I suppose, to white so it blends in. And that's it. Wasn't centered. Sorry about that. Yeah. Alright, cool. So all you need to do now is on Monday you just add a few words on what they need to have on that particular day. So let's just say running shoes. If you're going to be running on Monday, so it's running shoes. Let's make that a bit bigger. Yeah, it's better. And just duplicate that and just drag it here. Okay, so running shoes. What else do they need? They need a Fitbit. Duplicate. They need a timer. Oh, the Fitbit can act as a timer as well. I'm just doing this for the tutorial purpose. I'm actually not going to go further. I'll just do this part. They need a timer. They need a water bottle. And maybe a towel to wipe the sweat. Towel. So that's it. So you can populate the rest of the days for whatever you want to be doing. Maybe this combination can be done after every day. So on Wednesday you can do the same combination again. Then Friday you can do the same combination. So Thursday you can do maybe push-ups and stuff like that. Alright, so I don't want to run this longer than I already have. So you just hit save. It auto saves as you go along, but you can just hit save. Then you just come here to publish and you hit download, print. You can just say crop markups if you want, but I don't want to do that, so just click download. Alright, so that's it. We're done with our freebie. So we've done our first freebie in I think 10 minutes. So there it is. You can have a look at it quickly before we go to the next step. Looking good for something that was done simply. So you just add more things. So now I want us to make these checkboxes interactive. Most people print it out and use it printed, but others would prefer to have it on their PC. So if it's on their PC, they can be able to check that this is what they've done or not. So for that, we're going to use a tool, free tool called PDF Escape. So just type PDF Escape or click the link below and then come to PDF Escape. So you can download a desktop version for your Windows if you're using a Windows like I am, or you can just click on the free online version and click upload PDF. You can drag and drop if you still have it there, or you can just choose the file. So Dave's morning workout, it's just uploading. Okay, so just give it a few more seconds. So it's uploaded. So this is the first part here. We're just waiting for it to pitch up. Okay, which is pitched up on the second part here. So if you want it to be interactive, what you just need to do is add a form field. So just come here, click on form field, select what you wanted. In this case, you want checkbox. If you wanted like a text where people can type in something, then you'd have put a text box or a text paragraph if it's bigger than one sentence or one line. So in this case, we're doing a checkbox. So checkbox and select, then you just drag and drop. So if we leave it like this, it will come already checked. So I just want it unchecked, then just drag and drop and check it just like that until you finish all of them. So for the sake of time, I'm just going to do the first page. Then what you just need to do is just either save document or save and download, which is what we're going to do here. So we're just going to save and download. Okay, so this document is 1.4 MB, so we just also need to compress it a little. So for that, I'm going to use another tool called I Love PDF. But before we do that, I just want you to look at what I was talking about earlier. So you can now check the box. It's interactive. Okay, so let's just shrink this document from 1.4 megabytes, or is it 1.5, to something a little smaller for our audience. So I like using I Love PDF. It's another tool. So just click on that, type that, then just say compress PDF. Click on select PDF. So this is the new one that I'm doing. It's 1.39, 1.4 MB basically. So just click open. So I like to use recommended compression and select, then click on compress. So it's going to change it from 1.4 MB to 77 kilobytes, which is really awesome, and it will still keep the same quality. That's why I like using recommended, and it still has this functionality. So why I like to do this is because when your audience downloads this, they don't want it to take forever to download. It should be quick. So that's why I go through all these steps, and I hope these steps have helped you as well. And thank you very much for watching. Please enjoy creating your own lead magnets, or you can create whatever other workbooks and things like that you want to create. I use this for creating my lead magnets. Okay, so just thought I'd show you this. Thanks. See you in the next one. Hey guys, today we're going to be looking at a very good program that I would suggest most or all freelancers who are starting out, beginner freelancers especially, to enroll in and have a look at. So this is the Freelance Institute, and how it works is that it's a community of expert freelancers that are there to guide you as a new freelancer on best practices, what jobs you should look for depending on your skill set and things like that, and you'll be pointed in the right direction basically. So it's a paid platform. They've got two tiers, lifetime access and monthly subscription. So you just pay $10 per month on a pay-as-you-go plan, or $79 for lifetime access. Alright, so let's just get into what they do and the purpose of the community. So they're dedicated to helping freelancers learn faster, make better decisions, meet similar people, and find inspiration from others on the same path. We believe in blogs, newsletters, ebooks, and YouTube channels are all wonderful ways of learning. But what happens when you have a specific question? Who can you ask? Our community exists to give you access to a global network of freelancers who can give you answers in real time 24/7. So basically, that's what it is. So if you've got a question, like where can I find certain gigs if I'm starting out, or if I have this kind of project, how best should I handle it? I'm stuck here and I need help. So things like that. It's a very good community, so I would advise you to sign up for it. Like I said, it's chargeable. It's $10 a month, but I think it's worth it. So, is the community right for me? That's one of the FAQs. The Freelance Institute is perfect if you are new to freelancing, thinking about making a transition to freelancing, tired of asking Google important questions, not sure who to trust for good advice, getting lonely working from home, looking to make valuable connections, don't have 1,500 to spend on conference tickets. So yeah, basically that's it. So then the community is exactly what you've been looking for, and totally worth it. So it is worth it. Matt is the admin. He's the one who started this, and it's grown into quite a good community. Okay, so I would advise you guys to have a look at this. The links in the description, so you can just sign up, whichever one you prefer, that you can sign up. Okay, cheers. Okay, welcome back. This is the bonus section. I won't be putting any links in this section. It will just be this video. So this is if you're a writer and if you want to do some freelance writing. So there are a few websites that I would recommend. Upwork is one of them, but it's pretty hard to get into Upwork and be ranked high as a writer or even other jobs, because there's so many other people, so the competition is a bit steep there. So I won't even show you that site, but I thought I'd just indicate it in case you'd still be interested in participating. Okay, so the first one that we'll look at is Freelancer. I actually use this platform for freelance works, both hiring and looking for jobs as well. Freelancer is a good, reputable site. You can become a freelance writer on here. Writing is actually one of the big niches of Freelancer. They've got a lot of other stuff that they do as well, but for writers it's also a good platform. Okay, so the next one is Constant Content. Constant Content is good for expert freelance writers, so you can just join them up and you can start writing. You can read through, make it easier for companies to find and hire you. So basically it's similar to Freelancer and Upwork in that you apply and put your profile, and then people can find you. Okay, so the next one is a Writer's Work. So Writer's Work is quite good. Write your way to the life that you want. So it's also another amazing platform. Basically you can get a career training, writing tools and all those things, so you can get started now. So let's just click. I've never used it, but a few people have recommended it. So I think this is for people who are looking for freelance writers. Let me see. Employers. So hire a writer today. Post a job free. So yeah, you can post. This is still for. Let me just see. Like I said, I've never used it before, but I know it's a. Okay, yeah. Here we go. So let's just go back. So I went to sign in. Did I go to sign in? No, I went to Freelancers Marketplace. Sorry about that. Then become a writer. Yeah. So I've never used it before. Get instant access. Okay, you have to pay. Okay, so I think we're in the right place in the first place. one plan, 2 ways to pay once, $47, pay monthly, $15. Okay, so I've heard good things about it, but I've never used it before, so I'd imagine if you do pay, then they bump you up, or you become one of those top rated writers quickly and things like that. But, like I said, I've never used it before. Okay, so let's go to N-Dash. N-Dash is also a good platform for elite writers, so you can sign up for free. So there we go. So a writer, let's look at this. So you can sign up to become a writer, so you can try it out as well, see what happens. The next one is Container. So you can do resume writing, you can do quite a bit of other writing. So there are a few gigs here. So this is actually a job, marketing copywriter at marketing publication. You get paid $2,000 per month. It's a full-time job. These are contract jobs just added, so you can look for jobs that suit you. I think this is also a contract job. This is $1,000 per month. Writers can actually make quite a lot of money. So this is for a tech website, a product writer. So this is also quite good. I've never used it before, but it comes highly recommended. I don't do a lot of freelance writing, so I just know where to find these sites. Okay, so the next one is Robert Half. So this is basically a recruitment center, but they do have writing, specific writing gigs, so you can come and just check it out as well. Okay, so you can go through that and just check out the T's and C's, the salary guides, and all those things. Next is be a freelance blogger. This is more of my scene. So you can become a freelance blogger today and then start writing articles for bloggers and other things. It's a good gig. You can do quite a lot. So yeah, so get paid, you can have a look at what they have, get started, get hired. Let's look at get started. Okay, so freelance blogging beginners need some help, launch your blog. Yeah, you can do that. So you can just explore. So that's freelancer, that's constant content, that's writer's work, and then N-Dash, Container, Robert Half, and become a freelance writer. So that's the bonus that I had for you in the writing niche. So you can just have a look at those, and yeah, some are lucrative, like the way we were seeing here on Container. $2,000 a month, full-time gig. That's good money. Even this other one, $1,000 a month on contract. That's also very good money, and this is recent. Today is the 4th of May 2020. So this was uploaded on the 30th of April, so it's quite recent. So I've got recent works, so you can look at what your field of expertise is and apply. You never know, you can get it. Yeah, so that's it. Thank you very much.